A DeKalb County police sergeant sworn to uphold the law faces a federal criminal charge after FBI agents arrested him. Sergeant Cameron Livesey is now on paid administrative leave. He is charged with intent to view images of minors engaged in sexually explicit conduct. According to the complaint, Livesey allegedly paid for and viewed child sex abuse material online. He made his first appearance in federal court today. DeKalb's police chief said any criminal allegation against an officer will be met with decisive action, and that any conduct that violates the law or undermines public trust will not be tolerated. The FBI called the accusation especially troubling given the suspect's job.
Now